Someone in chat just said, I used to finger bang while listening to Oasis. It's good. See, it's good. I'm glad you could bring a little story from your life into mine. Thank you, Trolliciter. Vinny, what did you just drink? It was water. God, could you imagine? On stream, or off, I could down whiskey like that. Vinny, if I subscribe right now, will you play Metal Gear Survive? Everyone on Twitch could subscribe to me right now and I wouldn't play Metal Gear- Okay, wait a minute. Can I take that back, like a step or two? I had to think about that for a minute. I was like, wait a minute, that's, I'm not that altruistic. Yeah, I'd play it at a couple minutes. The agreement would be maybe like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Alright, welcome back to the Secret of Mana. And just 5 minutes. And, last time I played this, these miserable people in the desert did not have any water. I drank it all. Vinny, if I subscribe and give you a mill, would you play something else? Well, here's the thing. I'm aware that some people find Secret of Mana boring, but there's gotta be another streamer out there that's playing something that you like, that's at least somewhat entertaining. Why would you spend time watching something you don't like? Not really. There's like 40,000 streamers on right now. You're telling me none of them are entertaining? Vinny, I think people are hooked on your personality. Personality. What is this personality you speak of? I am only made of Tommy Wiseau impressions and snarky remarks about pointless things. Also, I just killed Scoot. I suffer for you on Sundays so that I can play a little Secret of Mana from time to time. Vinny, I just quit my job and divorced my wife just to watch the stream. Cool decision, bro. But how come you're not subbed? Get that merch and sub, my bro. Someone's gonna take that literally and be like, oh, Vinny's a fucking chill now. I'm assuming you don't know how, I'm assuming you've done yourself a favor and stayed away from the Logan Jones controversies. Which is good. You don't want to know about Logan Jones. I don't recommend it. That's what happens. You know what, though? You think Logan Jones gives a fuck? That dude's got, like, a $9 million house. Jesus. I mean, all you gotta do when you fuck up if you're Logan Jones is fake apologize, and then release a more, like, insane video a week later, and then people forget about your other one. And then you get, like, you know, $1 million bucks or so. It turns out, yeah, it turns out being a cunt is kind of rewarded. Oh, we can't be in here. Oh, wait. Do I have to be in here yet? I think I can. End of the line, you say. But I believe, if I remember correctly, and it's been a while since I played this, I think I have to use Salamando's magic. You're all tricked into thinking you need to use ice magic. Nope, Salamando. Oh, shit. Is there a specific one? He blew the fire out. Well, Popoi completed one final task before his untimely death. Rest in peace. Soon you'll be in a Logan Jones video. That was almost as distasteful as him. Sucks, bro. Sucks. No, I finished the sentence. Who the fuck is Logan Jones? It's for the best. I say his name a little different than most people. I get a little salty about it, just because, I guess I kinda knew people like that. It just makes me a little upset, but I'm good. I'm good. So this is the next half hour of the stream here. Gonna be killing slimes for you. I can't see how you wouldn't like watching Secret of Mana, really. So let me get you back up to speed in case you haven't watched the previous streams of this game. At this point in the game, we're recovering one of the Triforce. We're recovering the Mana Seed from this place so that they can get their water back because they're dying. These Popoles are dying. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, just die! No! Alright, well at least we got a level up out of it. It is worth grinding a little bit. Vinny, do you even like playing Secret of Mana? I love playing this game. I really enjoy this game. That's why I'm playing it. But I definitely get how it would be a little boring for people. Especially when you're killing slimes. This is like a combat-focused game. You know, it requires a bit of, patience. And it's probably more fun to play than watch. So, I do have sympathy. I don't have sympathy for people that watch streams that they don't like. That will never make sense to me, despite how much one may like the personality of the streamer. I always say I appreciate that you stick around. I appreciate that you like me enough to to want to watch whatever I stream. But then, when you complain about it, and you still subject yourself to it, Shit. Salamando's magic will work, but only some of it. So, have fun wasting your magic, fool. Vinny, why do you subject yourself to yourself? Well, sadly, we're until we invent, like, neural VR, we're kinda stuck being ourselves. It's a shame, but, you know. Vinny, why do you subject yourself to looking at chat? That's a whole different story. Sometimes I just want to, sometimes I need an ego boost, sometimes I need to suffer a little bit, sometimes I wish to have a conversation, learn a thing. It's all different reasons. Mostly, though, I like the memes. From an aesthetic point of view, what's your favorite season? Autumn? The weather's alright, too. Okay. I think I've waited long enough to heal Popoi. I kinda like this dungeon, or palace, or whatever you want to call it, a little bit better than the Earth one. The enemies here are at least pliable enough to be able to attack multiple times when they're down. There we go. But yeah, I think there's... I don't know if there's more than 2, but there's at least 2 reskins of every enemy. I think the name of... Look at that, I love that move. It shits out an egg that explodes. That is a mad mallard. That is a cool move. Squaresoft can get a little perverse from time to time. Like I said, there's a book in here that has Roberts. Like Bear... You know, Bear Roberts. Oh right, yeah, I can't go that way yet. Just double checking. Okay, granted it's like 5 pixels worth of Robert. What are my thoughts on the Secret of Mana remake? I think me playing this, and not the remake, is probably enough of an opinion without me having to say anything. However, to answer without being a dick, and I didn't mean to come across as one, but I heard myself speak and I was like, oh, that's a dick thing to say. What I want to say is that I've talked about it quite a bit, and I have a lot of things that pissed me off about it. But I don't think I care enough anymore. Like, I kinda just feel like, you know, whoever wants to play the remake, play the remake. I don't really want to. It's not different enough. It doesn't fix the problems that this game has implicit. Like, it's got some issues, and it could have been fixed, or at least brought up to date a bit, and it wasn't. And you also get some bizarre music remixes, and I feel like the visuals kind of sapped a lot of the personality and charm out of the game. I finally listened to the whole soundtrack, by the way, for the remake. It's all on YouTube. And some of it is actually really good. I'd say like 25% of the soundtrack is excellent. Like, really, really well made. Faithful to the original. And then there's another 75%. Let's say, you know what, there's 50% that's like, kinda just like, huh? What is this? And then 25% that's just hilariously bad. Sixth Son in chat says the visuals fit it nicely, what the fuck? Well, you know, remember, there are things called popinions, and my popinion happens to be that I don't like the visuals of the remake. I don't think it fits. I think it takes away from the charm of the game rather than adds. You may feel different. It's your money. I like pixel art too, a little bit better. You know, overall, I prefer, like, a game like this, like a classic game, with this style of gameplay. I like the, sprites. Oh, come on! Oh my god. What's the move that Bret Hart would do? Because I'm pretty sure that's exactly... the sharpshooter. I'm pretty sure the Minotaur is giving Popoi the fucking sharpshooter. Okay, let's see if I'm actually able to do damage to the Minotaur. Yes! Oh, do not kill this child, please, whatever you do. That was a good critical hit. Oh, this Minotaur's almost dead. There's a couple of really easy bosses, and then the difficulty just gets stupid in a couple places. Shit. Dead. Vinny, do you think a Chrono Trigger remake would have the same problems occur as the Secret of Mana one? Well, again, I think that it depends on the amount of work put into it. I don't think Chrono Trigger needs a 3D update. Unless... okay. We've talked about this the other day. There's like HD update, and then there's remake. So, Final Fantasy VII Remake is changing the gameplay. It's adding like 3D, like it's adding dimension to the game, and it's not pre-rendered backgrounds. That's a remake. If they did a Chrono Trigger remake, in the same way they did Final Fantasy VII Remake, I might be more interested. I don't know if it's gonna turn out any good. I'm skeptical of the Final Fantasy VII thing, but it'll be a different way to experience the game. So if they did Chrono Trigger, but all they did was add some 3D models, and it's the same exact thing, I'd probably play it. I mean, I'm a bigger Chrono Trigger fan than I am Secret of Mana. And, I don't mind the gameplay in Chrono Trigger, it's just your stock standard RPG fare. So I'd probably give it a shot. But I don't really like this, like, mobile phone stuff that Square does with a lot of these games. Like, I don't know, man. I mean, you gotta really have some talented 3D artists with a vision and, like, some style. 'Cause it's hard to translate sprites into something that's gonna be equally as endearing and enduring. So, but here you go, getting me on my high horse again. Alright, well, before I get off my high horse, I need to get these motherfuckers off the action grid, because they are actually driving me insane. There we go. Can we admit 3D is ugly and go back to sprites? Oh boy, here we go. Sith Lords dealing in absolutes and such. Oh, I realized something. I have, I always forget about this. I've got the rope. So my opinion is that 3D can look amazing and can be very stylized and lovely. Look at the Shadow of the Colossus remake, by the way, if you want to look at something. I feel they did a great job with the Shadow of the Colossus remake. One day I'd like to stream it. Not in the next couple months or so. Like, I don't want to overload myself with games, because we got Link to the Past coming up, Hollow Knight hopefully soon, Kirby, Star Allies, but, I haven't streamed Shadow of the Colossus in like 6 years, and if I stream it again, it's gonna be that remake. But then again, I also want to stream Metal Gear Solid 1. After I did the corruptions, I was kind of fiending for it. Not gonna lie. ID. Yeah, I missed that game. I've oft discussed my yearly playthroughs, and so Chrono Trigger was a yearly playthrough for me. Super Mario World for a while, Link to the Past, and for a little while there, for like a good 5 or 6 years, Metal Gear Solid 1 was like nearly an every year playthrough. What a great fucking game that is. How long ago was Snake Eater stream? What was that, like 2 years? That's on Full Sauce. You can watch me. You can watch that. That was a great game, too. This used to be a trash stream. It says pig friend. Get the fuck out of here. Come back on Sunday. My first stream ever was Chrono Trigger. I've always played good games, I just interspersed the good games with the trash in between. It's still trashy. I can't believe I have to defend that the stream is trash. That's unbelievable. That is some fucking grade A streaming right there. Vinny, did you play the Star Allies demo at all? No. I've heard some weird things about the frame rates. I've heard that the game is so easy that it plays itself if you have enough allies. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. You've brought back the fire seed. Thanks. But our water still hasn't returned. The seed hasn't brought the water back. Mana's growing weaker. If only we had a sea hare's tail. Without one, this realm is finished. That's like the 4th time, I think. I think we're at 4. We're finished in the game. Do we really need Kirby to be 60 frames a second, though? I know people are complaining about the frame rates in Star Allies. Not trying to defend, like, you know, the previous Kirby games were 60, and 60 is very smooth, especially in, like, Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, and all that fun stuff. 60 frames a second is nice. But I'm just wondering, is that, like, gonna be a huge, like, detractor? Are people saying that it's actually killing the game? Breath of the Wild is 30. Joel didn't mind. Rusty, you definitely... You make your point a lot. I get it. I get the picture. You don't like the West. Mental. Vinny, I'm really stingy about FPS and I'm fine with it. Okay. 30 is fine. It's a friggin' Kirby game, come on. Don't worry, the game looks good. Joel-kun is my waifu. Okay, then. It's 60 in the loading screens? That's weird. Okay. I think, Famitsu gave Kirby Star Allies like a 35 out of 40. And then someone mentioned that they also gave Sonic Forces a 35 out of 40. So... Yeah, I've heard... Again, it's not so much about one outlet, you kinda have to take into account... Like, if I'm unsure about a game, I'll take into account what friends are saying. I'll take into account multiple reviews. And I'll take into account, like, user reviews. I'll like, go on forums and stuff, whatever. Anything... You know, to be able to kind of compile this, like, overview of what a game is like. Because games are expensive, man. And if Star Allies ends up being poop, that's not cool. I don't think it will be poop. I think if anything, it'll just be like kind of Kirby by numbers. So, we'll see. Has Kirby ever failed to deliver? I think we talked about this recently. I don't think there's actually a bad Kirby game. Oh fuck, I ended up back here. There are somewhat slightly above average Kirby games, but I don't think there's anything that's been like horrendous, right? But I mean, hey, as we're all learning, you know, as we continue on this journey that we call coexisting on this planet with each other, as well as trying to understand what the fuck this internet thing is, this alien life form that is the internet, that's still very new compared to all of human existence, as we're learning how to cohabitate with each other, habitate. These are all, of course, subjective opinions. One man's Kirby game could be another man's poop. As we learn to meme on this great platform that we call the internet. As I say that, I get further lost in the desert. And start to feel some regrets about playing this game. But only at this moment. This is one of my least favorite parts of the game. I'm also just upset, like, that I have to kill ducks. Vinny, I know you don't like to talk about Redvox on stream, no kappa, but are you guys still recording? Yeah, I was there today. Desert map, secret of mana. I gotta figure out, how to get out of this damn desert real quick, because I believe there's a cannon travel. Oh god, the cannon travel is to the right of the village. So I did the Ice Kingdom. Desert's done for now. And Vinny, can you think of any desert segments and games that were actually fun? Super Mario 3.
Where you headed?
Oh, the Empire, right? That's new. Yeah, we're gonna go to the Empire.
Keep a low profile while in the Empire. Just slide into the cannon.
People are saying Golden Sun. I don't remember the desert in Golden Sun. Mario Odyssey had a good desert level. Paper Mario, I don't remember that. Tingle, nope. Oh, yes. This is in my top 3 songs on this soundtrack. And I'm gonna let you listen to it for a bit, and then I'm gonna play the remake version. This is Empire, Southtown. A woman named Mara lives here. She's a nutcase. Southtown's not as big as Northtown. Man, I love this whole section, and yeah, the soundtrack is so good here. The name of the song is A Curious Tale. Oh, there's some new armor. Ruby vest. It's not like the Chrono Trigger Ruby vest. It won't protect you from fire, as far as I'm aware. You know, in a game like this, the armor is just money sinks. It's just like grind so you can get the thing that'll keep you alive. But since there's no visible, you know, you can't see it, it's like, what's the point? And there's no hidden armor, so you can't just stumble upon something randomly hidden. Yeah. This is a common thing in JRPGs. I'm just complaining just for fun. I'm making conversation. You know I love the game. And I love JRPGs too, kind of. Some of them. I like a bunch. There's a couple. I've changed my story like 5 times, but, you know. Okay, I might be able to purchase a couple of other things. These hoods would be nice too. And I'll just buy the golem rings. I can afford all of it. Except one. But yeah, this is a part of the game where you actually do need to do this. So. Okay, so you've heard the song a bit. It's catchy. I like the instrumentation. Let's see. Here it is. Here's the remake version. Okay, thanks. You ready? Okay, now as I said earlier, some of the songs on the soundtrack are good, some are meh, and some are just terrible. I'm not gonna tell you what I think about that. I want you to form your own opinion. I know who you are. Gemma's friends, right? See, I'm really a Tesnican spy. So is my husband, till he got caught. I'm continuing his work. Enter Northtown from the Resistance's sewer way east of here. Give the guard the secret number, 634. Different is one way to put it. I'd say the instrumentation is pretty different. Pretty different, and very busy. But check this out. There are way worse. If you thought that was bad, there's ones that are fucking baffling. And then there are ones that are like super accurate and faithful. I don't know. Okay, so now we enter the stock standard JRPG sewer level. Or should I say every video game has a sewer level. And we've had this discussion probably 1,000 times, but someone mentioned desert levels. Are they ever any good? Does anyone have any strong memories of a sewer level? Like, is there a consensus about the best sewer level in video games? Paper Mario, once again. You mean Thousand Year Door? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Sewer Surfing? Chrono Trigger. Yeah, Chrono Trigger had good sewers. The music was cool. I remember the Final Fantasy VIII sewers, and not because I liked them, but because the event that was about to happen was awesome. Like, you had to do the sewer section while that music was happening, and, like, there was a thing that was about to happen. Man, I know people give that game shit, but it had some fucking cool moments. Shadows of the Empire? It's hard for me to recommend that sewer level because that game... I just remember getting, like, running into walls. Dark Cloud 2. Dark Cloud 2 is just all amazing. Prim being a credit to team. There we go. Gotta level up the magic. Wow, they're still alive. Even after that. Super Mario Brothers. Did no one mention the Super Mario Brothers sewer levels? That's the probably the most iconic answer. I mean, it's their job. What the fuck is happening here? Wow. Wow. I think that's the first time I've seen that happen, like, exactly like that. Amazing. Yeah, apparently it's news that Mario is actually a plumber again, according to Nintendo. I didn't know he wasn't a plumber. Or maybe they made an announcement at some point that he retired, but then they made another, like, post about him being a plumber. Maybe an intern was just editing the website and put his profession as plumber. I think this Mario being a plumber debate is about as well thought out as the Zelda timeline. Shit. Receive lightning sword, squander. Why the hell would Mario be a plumber if he made it through med school? I think it's a family business thing. And like, he wanted to be a doctor, he tried it for a bit, maybe he just didn't have the stomach for it, and he went back to plumbing. I mean, there's no shame in being a tradesman. You know, you're a pillar of the community. If you do your job well, people, like, rely on you, and, you know, you can get paid some good money from being a plumber. What's wrong with that? There's no shame in being a plumber. One of my friends is a plumber. My friend Dave. Local Dave. I have a couple Daves. But let's call him Local Dave. He's a plumber, and he's a damn good one. Does he wear ties? No plumbers wear ties. Oh wow, Fire Sword barely lasts. Okay, I've had enough of the slimes. The only reason that sometimes it's annoying to, not kill enemies is because you just witnessed it. Sometimes the characters get stuck on walls. Or like they'll try to fight the enemies, they'll get like frostied, it like that. I mean, I got frostied that time, but it can be a little annoying to leave enemies in the area for your AI to get stuck on. But who are you? Imperial spies? Hardly. Gemma told us about you. Welcome to the Resistance. I'm Randy. How do you do? Wow, you're a woman. Jealous? Knock it off, I'm Dyluck's girl. You know Dyluck? Of course, why? A Dyluck's been draining people's energy at the ruins to the east. Like in Pandora. But why is Dyluck... Something must be controlling him. We'll check on that. Good luck! Chrissy's dad founded the Resistance. When he was caught, she kept us together. She's only 18, but she's brilliant. You mean she's not a 1,000-year-old dragon? Chrissy is our leader. Good info! All the trouble started about 15 years ago. Yes, and... Tell me more. Chrissy's had to grow up too fast. This is an interesting area down here. I always wondered about that. This is like one of the only areas in the game that looks like this. So, I wondered if maybe there was a way to get down there and go through the door. It seems to be just decoration. The Emperor has some powerful bodyguards. Sheiks, Gestar, Fana, and Thanatos. They're capable of anything. Wait, the Fana? Oh no, it's a different Fana. Let's get moving. The Emperor is using his troops to find us. Well, first, get out of your pajamas if you want to fight the Emperor. People are sure busy in the ruins over there. It's fun playing war. Oh, they're not playing. The Resistance's base is well disguised. We once fought the Republic. So there's an Empire and a Republic. Is there a Senate? The Empire consists of this town, Southtown, and the Gold Island. It's kind of a small empire. 3 places. Help, bomber! There's also some weird trees in this game that you can go through. I don't really remember where they are, but... it was, again, one of those things that you just discover, like this right here. Apparently no reason I'm able to do this, but when you're a kid and you find something like that, you're like, wait a minute. Oh shit, yeah, there is better armor here. Guess I could have saved my, my money for this. I'm sure this tiger bikini is gonna keep her safe. I'm gonna get the tiger suit for Popoi, because Popoi is fairly valuable, and then I'm gonna get the tiger bikini, I guess. Yeah, it's like one area and then a whole new shop. Who would have known? I forgot. Cannot afford bikini. So truly a sad day. I can get some tiger caps though. Get 3 of those. As I've said, it's just time consuming compared to a number of other games. Like, I like the circle, like, radial menus. I'm okay with them. And for the time, they were pretty innovative, but... very time consuming. Vinny, I had a bizarre dream in which you were the coach of my women's soccer team. You gave an incredible motivational speech to us, but also in a fit of rage, you kicked a soda that was on the ground. That shit went everywhere. I feel like I should apologize to you. Are we gonna find out in a couple years that we're responsible for our dream selves' actions? I feel like we're close, and I think I shouldn't have kicked that soda. Dreams are a peek on an alternate universe. So, wait a minute. If there's infinite other dimensions and realities, that means there's definitely one in which I am the coach of a woman's soccer team? Huh.
This town smells like war. Found any new weapon orbs?
Watts always knows what to say. Make yourself at home. Do not lose hope. Something's hidden under the coral to the south. I don't know what that means. Actually, I think I do. That might be the face. Oh, no, it's the Mana Fortress. Well, I mean, it's a place. No, don't worry about it. We'll find the Resistance's base soon. Alright, so, it's here. See this house, like, down here-ish? Yeah, you're pretty much standing on the base of the Resistance. All you have to do is go in there. Vanna gave me some candy. I can get more if I go see her at the ruins. Uh-oh. There's more silent people. Here we go again. Vanna, wake up! Are you okay, Vanna? Hush. Dyluck and I are happy here. We just love being together. Liar. Don't you wish? Don't you wish? Ooh! Oh, Vanna. All you have to do is smack someone upside the head, and they can leave a powerfully, magically induced trance by a fucking necromancer. Vanna, let's get her to Chrissy's. Come on, Prim. Randy, wait up. Chrissy, can you help her? No sweat, I'll take her to our doctor. Don't worry, go help Dyluck. I like how Fano was the one, like, guard of the ruins. Just an amazing chain of events. An amazingly baffling chain of events. But hey, we get some moonwalking zombies. And I, as the coach of a soccer team, a woman's soccer team, would like to inform you that I am qualified to be in these here ruins to take out the zombies and the creepy fucking flesh eyes.
You got the beat up!
Imp gets whacked. Aren't there other inappropriate... I mean, that was barely inappropriate, but aren't there other, like, inappropriate RPG names conjoined or combined with, phrases that make it much worse? Of course, people are whacking their imp. That's good. I needed to know that you're whacking your imp in chat. That's cool. Maybe I should grapple the leaper. Yeah, so tomorrow, here in New York, we're supposed to possibly get 6 to 12 inches of snow, and it's gonna be like a really mental winter storm. Kinda sucks. Either 6 to 12 or 0? How does that work? Oh, depending on the temperature. So if it gets just like warm enough for rain, we'll be saved. Like, cars won't have, like, salt that gets on them that destroys the paint. The roads aren't gonna get more destroyed by plows. There's not gonna be, like, white poop on the ground. This game is hell-bent on giving me these golden tiaras. I take it you're not a big fan of snow then. Not really. New York snow is... I mean, it's like I got shit to do. I got shit to do tomorrow. I don't want to fucking deal with snow. I liked snow when I was a kid. I liked snow when I didn't have a car, when I didn't have to shovel, when I didn't have to think about potholes, when I could get a day off of school. But now it's pretty bad, especially if you plan on going to Brooklyn at all, which I do. I like Brooklyn, and there's no fucking parking in Brooklyn. So it makes parking a lot worse. Barrel of Rum says you will never have a snow day ever again. Oof. Well, there's always work snow days, but since I stream... I mean, my snow day is I don't go to the studio to record, or to practice or whatever, and that sucks for me. That's not even good, that's a bad thing. Like, I love going there and playing, and writing, and recording, it's fun. I mean, it's work. You know, my fingers, I've been playing acoustic guitar, and recording acoustic guitar sucks because the strings are like... You know, you gotta press extra hard to get sounds out of it that are clean and good. And so, my fingers feel like sausage. Sausage. That's good. Nice, nice upside down Randy. But you get used to it after a little while. You kind of... I don't play a lot of acoustic to begin with. I especially don't record a lot of acoustic. So it's just a thing I'm getting used to. But I've been practicing a little bit every day. So that way, by the time I get in there, I can actually be ready. Sausage. Why don't we have a sausage emote? What's that Gordon Ramsay face without a nose? Where he says sausage. If anyone wants to get on that for an emote, I'll put it on a Franker face. This creepy music is gamelan music, traditional music from Indonesia, often used in puppet plays. I have a question. Weren't the Mega Man games I played on Sunday, the scum packs, let's say, wasn't Mega Man going to Indonesia? Or is that just my imagination? Yeah, the remake version of this is actually fairly decent. I'm not gonna fuck with the eyes too. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking burn them. It's worth grinding a little bit, but I'm not like going back and forth specifically with the intent of killing enemies over again. But if they're in my way, I'll kill them. And that'll pretty much prepare you for the end of the game. That is the thing I do like about this game. It doesn't force you to do a ton of grinding. A little bit. But you can pretty much just kill whatever's in your way whenever it's in your way, and that's good enough. As I've said before, this song genuinely creeped me the fuck out when I was younger. Like, these whole areas just fucking... You know, at the age of 8, the ruins areas scared the fuck out of me. Sounds like clown music? I don't... Yeah, maybe. I don't know, clowns are usually horns, right? Let's check it out. Secret of Mana Ceremony Remake. Let's see what it sounds like together, because I've listened to it. It's pretty goddamn good, actually. It's like more than faithful. It's even spoopier. That's a little weird. That effect there. I mean, there's, again, it's one of those things that it's, I think, as faithful as you can get without doing too much. Or too little. Like, it kind of occupies a nice space of both faithful with, you know, higher fidelity. It's nice. Some of the songs in the soundtrack that kind of stick to the originals actually end up sounding better. And then there's a couple that I can't remember which ones they were, but there was a couple that actually did something unique and sounded good as well. So, like, I'm not, like, across the board upset with the remake soundtrack. I think there's actually a couple tracks that I would listen to over the original. Secret of Evermore, that was less successful, less fondly remembered. I don't think we'd see any... I don't think Evermore has much of a chance of a remake. I don't think it's ever been officially re-released either. Like, Secret of Mana has been, there's a collection now for the Switch in Japan. There's a lot of love for the series. There's, the remake, there's been ports. Evermore was like a one-and-done kind of deal. But I've said this before, Evermore I think has probably got more problems than this game. But other parts of it I think are even better. It's just kind of, I don't know. Up to one's interpretation. I have fond memories of Evermore. And I streamed it years ago and I thought it was a really fun game to stream. I might be down to stream it again in the future. But when it gets shitty, it gets a little extra shitty. There's always a little shit in the meat. And no, Evermore is not as good as Seiken Densetsu 3. Seiken Densetsu 3 is, in my opinion, probably the perfection of what this was going for. That is a fucking wonderful game, and I would love to have that on my Switch. Well, here's a true story. The composer who did Skyrim, Jeremy Soule, also did Secret of Evermore. I believe that was his first project. Young dude, he started, I think he was like 20 when he did the soundtrack to Evermore. He did Morrowind as well. Fallout 3 and... Wow, he's Bethesda's go-to guy. This is, this music reminds me of the bass fears that one had when one was younger. I was afraid of my basement when I was a kid. And the longer you stared into the darkness, the more chances that something would stare back at you. I have an oil burner, you know, like a boiler. Fucking loud. And whenever I would have to come downstairs to the basement just to get something, and it would be dark, it would be late, and there were some stories of strange happenings in the house. You know, so that was always on my mind too. 'Cause it's old, 80 years or more, something like that. But I'll say that it fucking freaked me out. And the burner would always turn on. At the wrong time. Kevin McAllister. Yeah. The guy who composed the Metal Gear Solid games also composed Shrek? No shit. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I love hearing about weird connections like that. By the way, if over 60% of your messages in chat have a kappa at the end of them, you may have a problem with communication. Any other cool connections? I've ignited the kappas. I know, I knew what I was doing. I japed everybody into Kappa. I'd like to apologize for that, but any other really good connections that, like of composers that composed weird shit? David Hayter wrote the first 2 X-Men movies. I knew about that one. David Hayter... I think that was pretty great. I mean, those are 2 of my favorite X-Men's. He also composed Team America. The guy that did Metal Gear Solid 4 is doing Death Stranding. No shit! Vinny, did you know that the guy who was in Smash Mouth is also Guy Fieri? He's in Guy Fieri. David Hayter wrote the screenplay to Watchmen? I think I knew that. It sounds familiar. Oh, fuck. Finkel is Einhorn. Yep, Dr. Manhattan's big blue dong sitting in the front of an IMAX theater. Someone in chat said, get ready for this, chat, you might have to look this one up. I know the answer to this. Do you? This chat member said that the word gullible is not in the dictionary. You should go look it up. Someone in chat just told me that you could strafe with the shoulder buttons. Are you fucking kidding me? And they were right! Huh. Well, you can only- here's the thing, you can only strafe when you're charging your weapon attack. How long have you not known this? I don't know, my whole life? Maybe... I can't remember if this is some kind of like, well, obviously if it's forgotten knowledge then I wouldn't remember it, but maybe I knew about this? I don't know. I just don't remember. Thank you, chat member, that is very helpful. I'll be using it during this playthrough. Think about how much we're learning tonight. Holy shit. And that one dude was like, Vinny, why do you read chat? Well, I like the abuse. But I also like to learn. So, I mean, it's a win-win. I do not want to fuck with these clouds, but... Again, the experience is really good here. And this is a long-ass dungeon, too. But we're gonna get there. It's almost done. And there's some cool shit coming up next, too. I'll be able to stream, I think... I'll be able to stream up to the cool shit. I think. I think we got some of the best parts of the game up very soon. Well, I like a lot of the game, honestly. I can't really choose a favorite part. There's a number of things that come to mind when I think of my favorites, but... I think, well, without spoiling anything, you know, there's a couple of, like, scenes, there's a couple of things that you get, and there's a couple of areas that are really fucking cool. Up until this point, my favorite parts of the game so far are when you rescue Flammie from the cave. I like that. I like the village in the ice world. That when you take Salamondo out, it becomes, like, shitty again, like it's an oasis town. I'm a big fan of that section. I also like, the Santa Claus part. The whole Santa Claus angle of this game just makes no sense whatsoever, and I love it. I really, really love it. Also, the amount of enemies I killed, I probably have enough money to buy anything I need. Vinny, why don't you acknowledge people in chat by their username? I think there's a couple reasons. For one, if I do that, people start kind of grasping for attention. Two, when someone's being a bit of a cunt, if I call them out, that just means that more people go and do stupid things and say stupid things to them, which I don't want. If they're picking, like, a fight with me, they should only have to contend with me, not my entire fucking audience. Wow. Jesus fucking hell. Christ. That mimic was a lot more dangerous than I thought it would be. Yep, and it had black sunglasses. Yes, it did. Ooh, nice. Another level up. It's very satisfying when you do the full charge and you get, like, 3 enemies in one hit. Oh, it's so good. Did you see that? Whoa, wait a minute. Did you see... That eye just spawned, like, corruptions. It was like 1 frame of a zombie, I think. That was very, very weird. Vinny, what percentage of chat users do you recognize? I don't know. Let me just on this screen right now. I'd recognize 40% of the names, I'd say. But I'd get way lower than that usually. Frequent chatters, artists, cunts, nice people. Yeah. I recognize like 5% of my mods. I know a couple of them.
Desert! Woo!
You'll recognize all of us one day, Vin, I promise. People come and go too rapidly. You know, just when you start recognizing names, they disappear forever. And you don't know what actually happened to that person, that's the thing. They might have just got bored. You might have said something that hurt them. Like the word red. You never know. You never know. There's too many different types of people in this world. You don't know how that shit works. You know, sometimes they just don't want to come back because they're bored of me, they're bored of the games I play, they're bored of the streams, and I'm okay with that. I think that's great. I'm happy that people decide to stay for as long as they do, and if you get bored, I'll be here in a couple years. But yeah, people come and go. Sometimes I see return viewers, people that have left for a while, and then they come back. Sometimes I'll meet, like, old viewers at PAX that I met, you know, like 4 years ago. Haven't seen in a while. It's kinda cool. So my memory is terrible, but I do have some recollection of, you know, who people are. Some people leave because they get jobs. Some people leave because, you know, they're in school, they're busy. There's a million and one reasons, and it's like, if you think about it on a day-to-day or moment-to-moment basis, you will go insane. So it's best not to think about it too much. Vinny, why does this wall have a Virgin? I don't think that's a Virginia. I believe that's a third eye, which you can use to see the spirit world and stuff. I have enough magic for this. These eyes are healing the vision. I mean the third eye. I have to try to find something that it's weak against. Even though Lumina is its main weakness, I don't have Lumina. Oh fuck, that actually healed this eye. That healed the middle eye. Alright, well, we're not fucking with magic anymore. Yeah, I mean, lightning kinda works, but it's not amazing. It's just okay. I can get a better critical hit than that if I get lucky, but I'm gonna continue using some lightning. Oof, 153, that's nice. Oh my god. Please do not kill Randy. Okay, okay, okay. We gotta heal up. Oh my lord. We're doing this again. And it healed up so much. Also, I think it can revive its eyes, which would be pretty terrible. Okay. Open, open, open. Ah! Oh, there we go. It held the charge. Okay, Randy's almost dead again. Wow, what a trooper. Prim managed to cast that while getting swept away on a rock nightmare. One damage. Gotcha. What a skok. Creepy uniforms. Creepy face masks. Dyluck. Remember, this is Prim's boyfriend. Prim, at last! Dyluck, I'm so glad you're safe. What are you doing? Pesky girl. Bring her back, now! Sorry, but Vinesauce needs her help. You can't be serious, she loves you! I can't handle this! Ouch. Prim, again, all it takes is just a you know, just a slice in half with a sword. Thanks, I needed that. I can't move, so please help Prim. Go through the back door there. Prim sees the Reaper. Go through the door back there. Okay, thanks, Dyluck. Someone in chat just said, what the fuck is happening? And that's the unfortunate reality of how the Secret of Mana translation ended up just being a little bit too insanely quick. Prim.
Oh, stick around! Their life force is strong. Chill. Hey, what the? Idiot, stop it!
Where am I? You can move? We can too. Dyluck, he sent her some power. How does that happen? Who does he think he's toying with? I grow tired of you, vampire. Take them! Oh, right. I grow tired of you, vampire. Take them! Like, there's no text box. So he's kind of like saying that to, you know, like the vampire. Batley. That's right, 2 bosses in a row. More Lumina fear, even though I do not have Lumina. Damn. I mean, lightning still works. Thunderbolt, rather. This part was frantic, having to fight 2 bosses back to back when your bab hands and brain are unable to barely do the combat in the game. Is he fighting or dancing? Both? Why do they have to be mutually exclusive? There's been plenty of bosses in video games that have danced while fighting. Vampire Boy has Link boots? Oh. Okay, this isn't good. Popoi is about to die. But, if I use the chocolate... Yes, I can keep him alive. I mean, no reason not to use Sylphid if it's working this well. It's one of the other things I really enjoy about this game, that the numbers become the big numbers when you do enough damage. Fuck. Come on, land, 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 land! Oh my god. Alright, that's just not fair. Jesus. And if you waste all your walnuts on the, wall boss, then you're pretty much fucked for this one. Well, not completely fucked. It's just really hard to kill the bat. It's hard to hit the bat with, like, weapons because fly. Come on, land. Land. There we go. Yes, 176. It's gotta be almost dead. Two more attacks. That's my prediction. I don't have any more walnuts, so that means no more magic. No more nut. Shit. Yep. 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 Unbelievable. That fire spell that cost 4 magic only did 12 damage. It's not looking so good. I need a power attack. I need to get one of these charges going. Come on, fucking land! Every time he lands for a second, he uses like a spell on me. Okay. I need to change their action grid so that they actually do charged attacks. Oh, I got that attack off. I don't have very much healing. There's not much healing left. This isn't good. There we go. They're trying their best to attack, but they keep missing as much as I do. Ranged weapons, will a bow and arrow work? Let's see. Let me try the pole dart. No. Yeah. It's the absorb. That's making this got him. I didn't even get him. Prim did. It's a long-ass fight. And that is a long-ass fight after a previous long-ass fight. Where's Dyluck? He's always being abducted. Dylucked. Dyluck! Prim. Let's go. I'm okay. I'll find him, I'm sure. Won't open anymore. Just nice music. Kind of want to hear it go through a full loop. The strings do not sound cheesy, by the way. I know it's an SNES game and it's using MIDI and all that, but this is one of those times where the strings actually sound pretty good. Chrono Trigger had some decent sounding strings too. And back to what has now been described as clown music. Well, maybe she just doesn't talk a whole lot. I thought, you know, for sure saving the town should be okay. Be able to talk to her for a minute. No. Dear, I must dress for the castle party, which is never spoken of again. There aren't any parties, my sister's going nuts. Okay, that explains a lot. Why is the Emperor taking on the world? I fear for my family. That was a good moment, wasn't it? Pass if you have any business at the castle. I do. I'll say it once, but you missed an orb room? Did I? Where? pretty sure. Pretty sure I got all the orbs. When you lower the spikes, 2 doors open? What orb do you get? What's wrong? I see Dyluck is... Well, don't give up yet. We know Thanatos is up to something, but now the Emperor wants a truce. Says he's saying he wants peace. Maybe we should give the Emperor a chance. We've made the Emperor change his mind.
This is what we've been waiting for.
Okay, we'll go. Come with us. After this meeting, your journey will be over.
We'll go on ahead.
If you miss an orb, it will double down on orbs the next chest with the same orb. They're right. 1 to orb, 1 to boss. If you can tell me what orb it is, I'll tell you if I want to go back and get it. You don't recall the exact orb, alright. I might just pass on it. If it's a sword, then yes. If it's not sword, then I don't really care right now. I'm gonna go, forge a peace treaty with the Emperor, but I think... it's not quite as simple as that, is it? I need to find Watts. Where the fuck is he? Watts! Oh, right. He's in the inn. Somehow he's using that fireplace as a forge. Okay, spear. Boomerang. Yeah, well, I mean... there's a lot of killing. There is lots of killing. Now I can afford all that stuff. Yeah, the stuff that I really liked, like the interesting part that I was talking about, is coming up next. But I think maybe I should do it. Maybe we'll go a little late tonight because fuck life, and because I'm probably gonna get snowed in tomorrow. I'm gonna go a little late. Just another like 10 minutes or so. Let me just buy some fucking garbage. It's a good part. Did I not? I didn't get the bikini, right? Old Vin 4 AM stream. We're definitely not going to 4 AM. He says, expecting the worst. Maybe if I fuck with my equipment, we'll go to 4 AM easily. I have a feeling... yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be 4 AM just because I'm changing equipment now. I'll sell next time. Actually, I do think there's a lot up ahead. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is some good music. Welcome. The Emperor awaits you. Seems legit. Huh? Where is everybody? My, what a day to remember. Crush the resistance and the Mana Knight. Pipe down. Trapped. Wah ha ha. I like how the Emperor just disappears. Let us out of here. What an obvious trap. Ah, Emperor Vandola's a dog! I should have known better. Quiet, so you want out, huh? Let everyone out. Relax, wait your turn. Jesus, yeah. So they, okay, so they leave me my weapons. And then they make me kill like a frost ant. Really? No, no, this is a great idea. Did I not save? Oh wow, I just used 2 walnuts in a row. That's awesome. Nope, I didn't save. That's even more awesome. Uh-oh, I'm gonna be making mistakes now. What are you doing? What are you doing, Popoy? Why are you doing that? Awesome. Yeah, none of my attacks hit, yeah! Alright, well, I have to defeat this boss. I don't know if you knew that. I have to defeat this boss and then I'm gonna save. The thing that I wanted to show you guys that I really like, the part that I really like, is not for probably another little while, so... The Emperor wants peace! And then one guard manages to subdue the Mana Knight and the Resistance in its entirety. And then they don't take the weapons away. It's so good! That guard is the final boss. That guard is gonna fucking rise up from the ocean and have like 7 final phases. Looking forward to that. It's gonna be like that, the Genome Godzilla from Metal Gear Solid VR missions. Oh, this is a metal mantis? I thought it was frost. Okay, well, it's an easy enough boss. To be fair, if you want to give a proper arena execution, your prisoner needs to be armed so they have a fighting chance. You know what? I like this Emperor. He's honorable. I've changed my mind about the Empire. Seinfeld music? This is some fucking serious Seinfeld music. Look, everybody, it's muck. You know what muck's about? It's a game about nothing. You know, the story does kind of yeah, maybe a little bit. Ah! Thanks, the soldiers went for help. Let's get out of here. Should have known better. I don't know, I kind of trust the Empire. They employ fucking slime soldiers. Alright guys, you wake up one morning and a slime girl is at your doorstep. And then she, like, rises into the form, like the human form that you will know her as. Except whenever you do something wrong, she reverts back to slime. Do you adopt her? The slime smells really bad, by the way, and you have to clean up after her. Someone in chat said, I won't do anything wrong ever again. So what are you doing wrong now? What are you doing wrong now that you're worried about your slime girl reverting back into slime form? This is how you save humanity. We figured it out. I get it now. You have to get slime girls. No one will want to be bad. I mean, them's the rules. You know how slime girls is. Oh shit. Well, we're locked into this. Alright, well, it is cool. I just haven't saved in a while, so I'm a little nervous, but I think I should be alright. It's kind of insane that Woolsey only had 30 days to translate and insert the text into this game. The guy is a goddamn saint. And the fact that they only gave him 30 days to do all of that. I mean, he did the best he could. I mean, the gist of the story is there, it's just not very fleshed out, and it doesn't really, it just kind of left kind of confused, like Armored Man. I don't really know why people would shit on Woolsey. He really, like, he added a lot of charm to games. Some of it was a little silly, but, you know, Spoony Bard, these are memorable lines. They're, you know, it took a while for translation and localization to get as good as it did. But at first it was like kind of story-based games were more simple, and I'm sure they didn't think they needed to spend as much time and energy and money on localization. Just shit the thing out as long as it plays. But now, you know, the importance of understanding what the fuck it is you're reading means that people like Woolsey were pioneers. And I love his, you know, Chrono Trigger is fantastic. For all of its simplicities and faults. I think, the writing is memorable and understandable. Okay, I have to be very, very, very careful not to die here. I think we're almost at the end of this section. How do they do that? Look at that stealth. Oh, there's a naughty book. I'm not even gonna attempt to look for the bobs. God damn, this whole segment is a lot longer than I remember it. I thought I went to the inn. I remember going to the inn. Oh, I went to get Watts. I didn't save in the inn. Cup of Wishes. That is a really, really great thing to get right about now. Just threw the boomerang the wrong way. I think the party's actually better when you put them on level 2 charge. They don't get in the way as much. And then they actually end up doing some real damage. Guess you're the real thing. Sir, one more chance, please. Why not? Finish them up and come to the palaces. Now I reclaim my honor. Alright, we got another reskin boss. But that's okay. Hoverbike Knight has returned. Let's see, I think I have one walnut left. So now this is now the 4th boss I've had to fight in a row without saving. Which is my own goddamn fault. It would have been 2. But... fuck. It's literally the same guy again. Rematch? True. Fair enough. It's just a more powerful version. Leveling up Sylphid has been kind of amazing. Look at the power. This is unlimited power. You realize that, yes? It's lightning. Oh, fucking bitch. Sorry. I got a little bit excited there. Javelins. I haven't gotten a sword orb in a while. I'm gonna burn up this whole place! Ah, we're finished. That's 5. What's that sound? Hello! That's Truffle. I don't remember the voice I did for Truffle. Am I too late? Do you want to know how I came here? By Flammie! He grew like a weed and started to fly. I didn't know what to do, so I just hopped on. Strange, but he thinks you're his parents. I guess he wants to help you. Take this Flammie drum, it's his favorite toy. Use it anywhere and he'll come to you. Now, take me to Matango. It's the southwest. Yup. Got a motherfucking dragon now. The airship of the game has been acquired. Yo! I think that's North Town. Oh, I'm not sure where Matango is. Oh look, it's the village I've been banished from. Still. I'm still fucking banished. The poor, pathetic rabbite. Yeah, there's a second flying theme that's even better than this one. It's really good. You can tell this is Matango by the pulsating mushrooms. I think that they're supposed to be mushrooms at least. How do you like riding Flammie? When you get lost up there, use his special powers. Press start to see the map, LR to change modes. You'll find the lofty mountains to the southwest. What you seek is there. Visit me again, okay? So, now you see why I like that so much. It's pretty intense. Like, everything leading up to getting Flammie is pretty crazy. And then, you get rescued by a mushroom riding a dragon. Love that shit. And I finally get to save. Still no sword orb. We don't have any confirmation on which orb I missed, right? By the way, just a quick piece of news. You missed Sword and Lance? Really? It was Sword? Oh shit, okay, well, I'll tell you what, remind me next time I play this, and I'll go back and get it. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, by the way, Skyrim this week will be on Friday and not Saturday, which still kind of fits Scrum Saturday because it, eventually goes into Saturday, but expect Skyrim a day early.